It's 8:16, and the story of the week clearly has been the apocalyptic devastation in California as several wildfires continue to burn. We're far away, but we always wonder, what can we do to help even far away? Joining me on the couch in Studio 61, Jon Basso is a Senior Community Disaster Program Manager. Did I get all of that?
You got it right.
Good.
Thank
With
you.
the American Red Cross for Connecticut and Rhode Island. Nice to have you here.
Thanks.
I got to tell you, as a meteorologist, when you see a story like this unfold as quickly as it unfolds, I'm taken aback by knowing that folks there or wherever the carnage is, they don't have a lot of time to take care of their stuff and get ready. And I would imagine that's got to be the first thing that comes to the mind of the Red Cross as well.
Absolutely. I mean, people are told you need to evacuate now. Hopefully they have a go bag. They got their medications and children and pet supplies, and they got everyone together and can get out safely.
Yeah.
They have an escape route. Do they know where they're going? Those are all fluid.
And these are right, and everything you just rattled off can be applied to the storm conditions here, whether it's a tropical storm or hurricane or earthquakes, everything like that. But this is a little different. This is, I mean, when you know that 130,000 people have been evacuated, you've got 7 fires that have burned. I'm looking at the numbers, the latest numbers. If I did quick math on the air, it's about 35,000 acres in Los Angeles, in the region. It's a lot of people to take care of. What
really
do you
is.
do to mobilize?
Yeah, so we work with our partners in government and other nonprofits. They've opened evacuation centers, shelters. We're mobilizing cots, blankets, food, water, all those things that are going to need to support them while they're there. But it starts before that. It's preparedness. It's like teaching the community and how to prepare, and we do a lot of that. So it begins long before the fire happens.
Absolutely.
We have to have a good volunteer base on the ground.
And I was just going to get to that because, I know that you always have drives to collect goods, and obviously this is a point where the goods come in handy, but there has been a shortage of people fighting the fires, and we're talking fire crews, we're talking in hospitals, and that includes where the American Red Cross comes in in terms of volunteers. You already have somebody out there, and there may be more.
Yeah, so we start local. We have volunteers locally that respond immediately as capacity, and obviously this is a big capacity event. Bring in from the surrounding areas, other areas of California, Nevada are coming in.
Right.
Now we're mobilizing even from Connecticut. My volunteer partner's out there on the ground right now in a shelter.
And what are they doing?
They're going to be managing a shelter out there. And we have other volunteers from Connecticut that are on standby, ready to go the minute they have a greater awareness of what the need is.
Right, which is something I think the Red Cross has always been phenomenal at. All right, so you're sitting at home, you're watching the destruction, and there's a little bit of helplessness involved. But there are things that we can do to help them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Red Cross can only do what we can do to the generosity of the American public. We ask that they call 1-800-RED-CROSS. They could go to redcross.org, or they could even text Red Cross to 9099 and donate $10 to the American Red Cross to help on the ground get supplies.
Is it a money thing primarily so that the money can be spent obviously to get the supplies, or will there be supply drives as well?
There will be, and it's more local to the event. The logistics of getting things from here to there just doesn't make sense. The easiest way to do it is money. We could buy what's needed at the time we need it.
Again, when speaking from a weather perspective, when we know a hurricane is coming, we have a few days usually. This was not the case, so I would imagine it makes it so much more tougher and so much more tougher for the relief to be done. Jon Basso, continued good work over there at the American Red Cross. We appreciate everything you're doing.
Thank you very much.
All right.